First order of business is to approve the minutes for the June 20th meeting.
Well, now I have the minutes from
motion?
the July 21st. Have we already done?
Oh, what was he saying?
June 20th, have we already done that one?
No,
I'm
it's
sorry.
21st.
Okay.
Yeah.
The 21st meeting, have a motion to approve the minutes as written.
Yes.
Second.
Okay, Grace did the first motion, and I think
Jim did.
Jim did the second. So, any discussion? I know y'all read these copious notes, I'm reading them right now. Go for it.
So, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, so approved. I'll go first on the applications. Karen says they're starting to come in steady. I'd kind of like to see if we could get 30, 35. We've got, what, 6 weeks to go? 2 months to go?
Oh my gosh.
A lady emailed Kathy this week, and she says, I got the application, but I don't know where to send it. You know, so Kathy emailed her back and says it's on the bottom, but, so they're starting to come in.
How many do we have written on
I
that,
think
Grace?
19,
We have almost 20? Well, all right, then we got 6 more weeks.
and we know of people that are gonna be in it, but we haven't seen them yet. Have you got anything from the pork rind guy? No, I'm sorry, Karen.
I don't know if I just
'Cause we
remember
saw him
hearing
the
that.
last
or I just
weekend.
saw it.
And Jim said that he had yet to send his application, and I think Dottie told him that, you know, you need to get it in. But he said he talked to somebody.
You mean at the city?
We saw Builder Sunday,
Yes. That Don Morrison,
I think.
is that,
Is that
yes,
his name?
yes.
Yeah.
He said his name.
Best pork rinds I've ever had in my life.
They are good. Have you ever seen them made? I've always just seen them in the bag. It's pretty interesting to watch them make. You just got these little tiny little chips. Or, yeah,
Yeah.
throws it in this, and it just. But anyhow, so the vendor apps are coming in. The car show, I'm having a hard time getting my head around how many they're gonna be. It just, you know, Grace says they just show up. I have two cards from the Pharaohs. They're the ones that, one of the groups that put on the show in Franklin a couple weeks ago. So I got them, I'll reach out, and Kathy got this one kid with a different club. And he said that they've got about 50 or 60. So I'm gonna, his name's Tyler, I got his phone number.
We can't handle that many, can we?
No, it's
They
just,
won't.
what's difficult is I can't say, okay, we gotta cut it off here, because I don't know, it's just one of those,
Yeah, even with pre-registration, they don't.
They
Don't
don't
show up or
follow up
they'll,
with them.
yeah, no, and they really don't. It's amazing.
Does anybody, and I can't find his phone number, and I don't remember his first name, Davidson, is part of the club,
Oh, yeah, I know.
you know. He's big into that, and
I mentioned it. to
I
him.
did too, and he said, well, yeah, he said, we can get some people. I can't find his phone number, I haven't seen him in the club.
can you reach out to him, Ken?
Yeah, it's Kay Davidson's husband.
True. Okay, Bill, yeah.
I don't know if I know that.
You might, her father was the brother of the founder of Public Programs.
I do know.
It's Kay and Dick, it's Kay and Dick Davidson.
Dick, yes.
They're good friends with the Carters.
Yes, they are. They bought Derek Jeter's double condo on the downtown Tampa condo thing on the river.
On Davis? Was Jeter on Davis?
I don't know which one it was, but I understand
Davis Island.
he bought two and combined them into one giant penthouse, and then they bought it from him.
Okay, so that's the car show.
If you order plaques, those little magnetic plaques, the city had done before, the mistake they made was putting the year on it. But if you get more, and, you know, with the logo and Sky Valley, no year, then no matter, you know, how many you have to show up, you'll have them again for next year.
For the cars.
They all want something.
Yeah.
They don't want it to show up, even though it's free,
Mm-hmm.
they want something.
Well, you had mentioned a ditty bag. Is that
Yeah.
something?
Yeah,
that
they
would
could
work
go in
with-
that, yeah.
With promotion from the city?
Yeah, that, ballpoint pen in there,
Okay.
you know, just,
Jason, is that something that we can,
The
or
ditty bag, what do you
between
do?
the city and the club, put together a little ditty bag, Sky Valley Fall Fest,
Pictures put
or
on canvas,
just
they're starting to do it.
with a couple things
And
inside, you
it's
know,
real
no, we just.
Window
the ones I done
sticker,
before we did
pen,
Gift bags.
I think we ought to do them for the vendors too, if we're gonna do it for the car people. I mean, give a little vendor something too,
Mhm.
for showing up and coming.
How much do you want? How many would you want to get made?
Diamond tennis bracelets for the women and gas cards for the men.
Sport car.
On
Now you're getting me.
You really think it, you're on to that.
I think 100.
So like, I know that the old stickers are there, I don't know what the status of those.
Yes,
We've had people come in recently wanting those, so.
Yeah, I left, I put them in all the bags for the two golf courses, but I left some at the pro shop. for
They're
you
there.
To give
I've
out.
seen them.
You've seen them? And then I have in this box that I'm sending back to you, the rest of them, which is probably close to 200.
And would it be nice too, what,
Yeah.
what
What'd you
was
say?
the
Put
date?
one of
Put one of
those
those oval
stickers.
stickers.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Sticker
that'd be
you
good.
put back.
So you want to get some pins? Like pins?
Yeah,
Yeah.
pen.
Pins.
What do you think, Grace? You know, the stickers, some kind of a literature about Sky Valley.
Well, we're working on a brochure, are we working on a brochure somewhere? We talked about it in some meeting I was in,
We talked about
in
the
marketing,
flyer.
a flyer.
Mhm.
Okay.
What else could we put in it?
I tried-
Maybe a bag that mentioned, you know, the city of Sky Valley.
Or a little bag to put.
Put it in, yeah.
We can order some paper bags that
Yeah,
have our
yeah.
logo on it.
Well, that's what we've done before, little paper gift
One
bags. You
time,
don't want
they
to
were
put a lot of money
pricey.
in that,
We were looking
unless
at
it's
getting-
full-size tote bag.
Mouse
Yeah, then you
paper.
gotta throw a lot of stuff in
there.
The city logo.
How much are those, do you think?
They're about $5 each, but if they might getting some of this, because our logo's now round.
Right, right.
Wait a minute.
I don't know, a lot of people-
Wait,
There's a lot of people use tablets now, they don't use.
That's $500. Yeah, but let's not do that.
Well, that was more visitor center stuff.
Oh, yeah, yeah, for people to purchase.
What
Yeah.
was the date we came up for next year's? Or did we?
Yeah.
Because I think we want to put that in there too. Next year's event is going to be on this day.
I wrote it down.
Yeah, I think I put them up.
Because there's a lot of people we've met, so, you know, we're booked here, but keep us in mind, so I think
We put it in the minutes.
it was a couple meetings ago. Okay,
I put it in my
because with all the cards and all the lists,
calendar. October 21st.
so put that information.
And if you could talk to the club and maybe offer to the car club, you know, people like 10% off their lunch.
Mhm.
So I don't know what the clubs, in the past, they've just let members in. And then one year, we did have an agreement with them where the car show people went in and got 10% off.
Mhm. Okay.
I can talk to Roy.
And another thing too, I'm reaching out to the shed. I've called several times and it just goes into a message. They're open on Wednesdays and Fridays. I'm gonna run over there this afternoon in Lakemont and see if I can get a face-to-face and see what their schedule is. But Jim and I were talking over, my understanding, one of the first meetings we had, Chris was involved, and he was in agreement that he could do some food and beverage, whether it be, beer and wine, sodas, and some food over there for the car show.
Yeah.
And I was wondering, if we could just keep it in the house, and if he could set something up over by the vendors and have some food and beverage over there.
Under the portico or something,
Well, I think when you leave club property, you have an
yeah.
issue.
With alcohol,
You do. I know you do with alcohol.
food is.
Well, is Sid Weber still thinking maybe a hot dog place? I mean, or-
Well, yeah, we're thinking, right now, we're thinking only about a golf tournament.
yeah, I understand that.
But if we,
But yes, it's been discussed and it's
Okay.
something we would like to try to pull off.
So that would be some food over here.
because I'm gonna go to the shed and I'm gonna see if they're available, and I'll just say, listen, let me talk with the group and see if, well, what other options do we have to bring
Okay,
food over
I
here?
can bring that up as well.
For the club to make money off of.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, it's not free. There was an ice cream truck, people that called last year, and I don't remember who they are, from Otto. I don't know if they're still in business, but that one might be cool. Or we talked about funnel cakes. I don't know who does funnel cakes or corn dogs or.
well, we handed out some cards at the Dillard, Go down.
Yeah,
Another food possibility is the FFA. They had a nice booth there, and they were gonna check their schedule to see.
that would be
But
good.
they had burgers, hot dogs, and so what else do you think they'd like? I said, maybe barbecue. Barbecue always goes over well. Dillard House had a nice booth there, but they're booked.
How about Tomlin's barbecue?
Hmm.
I mean, they do, at this last barbecue that Dillard had, the bluegrass barbecue, I didn't go this year, named it for a few years, but they usually always have a.
Do you
a
know
tent
them?
or a-
Jane, do you know
No, but I know they have a,
Tony?
they have a stand
Yeah,
right
I
there.
know them very well, just bought $70 worth of barbecue from them yesterday.
All right.
When we coming to your house?
Yeah. No.
Well,
That was quick.
Yeah, I don't think she had a retail booth at the Bluegrass Festival this year. And I don't think she has ever.
we have to.
Yeah, there's another vendor that does that. And there was a vendor at the Dillard Bluegrass Festival this year that had barbecue, and also funnel cakes, a different vendor that had
You don't know who they are?
I didn't approach him, I thought,
Funnel cake
People
people?
on the, place we want barbecue.
I'm pretty sure I
didn't
do.
go this year, $20 to get in.
Someone told me it was 20
It
bucks.
was.
I was naive, I thought I'd get a sandwich out of that, but you pay for your.
$20 a head.
Yeah.
it's only the finest bluegrass in the South.
It was
All
a,
year. I mean, they got top rated bands.
it was impressive, I thought.
Was it?
Yeah.
Big tent where people could sit, and nice stage for the blue, I mean, it was
It was well done.
very well
All
done.
right, so do we do know these barbecue and funnel
What
cake
about the
people?
new one downtown? Clayton? Was that?
Curry,
Something,
But
no,
No, it's
Spotted
Spotted
pig,
something pig.
Spotted, yeah.
Yeah.
We have two different reviews on there.
we do. I thought it was great, and Kenny didn't.
Ah,
Yeah, but they're new, so they may.
Really?
Maybe it's gonna be a bad
You
day.
could have, yeah. That's what shut down the barbecue place that was there before. You go one day and it was good, go the next time. What was that, the Wicked Pig?
The wicked pig,
And you go the next
I
time.
mean, it's the same people, and they just
Yeah.
changed the
It's the
spot of the
same
wicked.
Went from Wicked
Spot.
to Spotty.
I'd like to do that. Go from wicked
It's
to
kind of
spotted.
spotty, whether you get good or bad.
Well, Ken, if Chris can do it down here, that'd make it simple.
See, I don't,
Unless they're doing lunch at the club.
If they're doing lunch there.
And they don't have the people to do
On
that.
Saturday.
don't tell them they're understaffed.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
he
Made
probably
that
not
mistake.
paying
Chris, come on,
attention
would?
because
Yeah.
so much business from the traffic.
no comment.
Okay. I'm gonna check with the shed,
Use that.
FFA, and Spotted Pig.
Okay.
So what other options are there that,
Check the Blue Round up in Scaling.
Yeah.
That's what
Has
Danny
has
said.
anybody tried that?
Yeah, it's not bad.
That's not bad.
They treated the fire department to a dinner one night.
Oh, super.
Not bad.
Good.
Is there-
See, my problem is, I don't think the club has much stuff to be mobile. I mean, to move around. I mean, I think they could do outside, you know, with a tent, maybe, the club there, and be near the smoker and everything. And
Plus all
I don't
the,
know, I'll ask.
No,
plus
I-
all the club members and golfers are gonna want lunch, so they're
Yeah, I
not.
wouldn't bother
I
about that.
don't think they would
Just
use
Are
ask
you-
about
are
that.
you
when
gonna
it's
ask
off the hill.
The Tomlins,
I'm,
just to
I'm
see.
I'd be happy to, yeah, just tell me, you want me to do that?
What, contact,
Ask the Tomlins?
why not?
Yeah.
Wouldn't hurt to ask. So who is the funnel cake people? Y'all know them?
I didn't bring their cards.
Oh, but you know them, okay, you got their information.
Now, I had, from the last meeting, Jerry was gonna check on the funnel cake.
Didn't he say something about that the other day, and I don't remember what he said?
He struck out,
He hadn't been able to, they hadn't called him back or anything, okay.
So, the funnel cake's still up in the air, okay?
Picture that, funnel cake in the air. It's floating.
Okay, I'm gonna put my name on that one. The blue bus is, we've got it.
all right.
Cool,
We got
cool
them
beans.
and the paintings.
Oh, and the paintings
All
are
right.
fantastic.
I'll be there.
When,
We
Jane,
did.
when do you think we need to have our resident writer write this up to give you information for Forward Reagan? I saw they put out something today, or yesterday, but like, for
Yeah, I'd
next
say
month for sure.
anytime, but I would,
It's a blue bus.
you know, I know probably
Activities for children,
Yeah.
maybe
inside and
late
outside.
September, it ought to go, but if you get it to me, I see she'll do it twice.
Oh, that would be even better if
Now
she did
and
it
then
twice.
closer to-
Yeah, just to mention some of the things we got going on already.
Yeah. I'm looking up, have y'all ever been to Bear on the Square in Delano? I
No.
mean, it's huge, and this little thing is like,
Is it like a festival? Okay.
they've going on for years, I mean, it is a mega festival. But they have all these vendors, funnel cakes and all that stuff, so I thought maybe on their thing, they might have a list of the things they offer,
Yeah.
or I haven't seen that, but,
Are you on their website or?
yeah.
Okay.
I had you down for Sweet Carolina ice cream truck. Do you know those folks? For an ice cream booth.
Yeah.
Does anybody know Sweet Carolina?
I'm a few bars off.
We could sing it together.
No, let's
You know,
Sweet Carolina. Okay, let me see if they're on the web.
Okay, so, Bear on the Square has got, under artist, they've got a map, and then
Okay.
all the vendors' names, so I'm gonna look if they have that for,
For vendors,
food.
for food, okay. And this is in Delaware? I missed this one.
They
That's
have,
not the gold rush one, though, is it?
it's not that festival, but it is in Delaware on the square, and there's music on every corner, I mean, it's a fun thing to go to. Let's see if I can find it.
Sweet Caroline's ice cream is on web.
is there a number?
Am I looking? Oh, this is Massachusetts.
They might not travel that far.
But maybe not.
Give them a call, would you? All right, let me see if there's another one. Here's one in Cape Cod. Mobile ice cream truck, Franklin, yes, there we go. All right. All right, we got a mobile truck.
Street Journal that ice cream vendors, you know, they're driving around, tinkle noise, that they're having a real problem. They can't make any money because of gas prices.
Oh.
The price of ice cream has gone up. Kids ain't gonna pay $10. You know.
For a popsicle?
Yeah.
Well,
Just
maybe
talks
the
about it.
starting downtrend of gas prices will continue. I'm hoping.
Okay. Keep your fingers crossed.
I am.
The kid I worked with up in Chicago had a son about 5, 6, 7. No, actually younger than that. He said they'd be out there playing soccer and there was really no structure. They're just kicking the ball around. And he says the ice cream truck would pull up. He said the whole field
Yeah.
just leave.
I was excited with this kid.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it was great. Oh, Mom, the truck's coming, hurry, give me some money.
We always send my brother, because she never told him no. With my sister, I went, she go, well, you can do it next time. But Freddie, every day.
Okay, they have, in their food court, they just list a few, I know there's more than this. The Fresh Truck, Artisan Heat Bistro, the Ink Pig, Dogs on Wheels, A&L Shaved Ice and Pretzel Company, and Rick's Kettle Corn.
Ooh.
There might be something in there.
Can you forward that to me?
It just, this is a website, so just, I will forward you the name.
Yeah, the web.
The Bear on the Square,
Okay.
bearonthesquare.org.
Seems a long ago.
Is that BARE?
No. That would be in your boots.
Just asking.
No, I wouldn't want to go to that.
Well, it depends. Are there men and women
The
serving?
new thing is new pickleball.
I saw that.
Okay.
Full body shiver on that one.
What's your phone number?
706
Yourself.
968 4987.
I'll look up that sweet nice ice cream.
I'm going to put you down for that, or?
You can put me down. I put 3 stars by it.
I was telling Bruce, the Blue Bus and the Betty Zoo area, talk both of them, have them come up, and we need to, figure out the best spot for them.
Yeah, we did.
Space-wise, parking the bus,
Right,
and safe for the kids,
right, exactly.
And I thought maybe one day the city could pay for it, they could come and buy their lunch.
That's on your tab, Gina.
Okay, Bruce.
That's Gina Rhodes.
706 968
Hot dog at the turn.
4987.
A hot dog at the turn. They can have a hot dog at the turn.
But she, the lady that bailed us out, she's with the Farmers Bureau, but she shows animals herself. She's bringing, and I don't know how many number-wise, but lamb, goats, pigs, small horse, rabbits, chickens, turkeys, and then she's gonna do,
Can you pet turkeys?
if you hold them, and hold them like this. But, and she said she would do some kind of demonstration, like from the cow to the milk to making cheese or whatever.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That is cool.
She's pretty sharp.
That's cool. Yeah, we have to have her in a nice spot. Do we have anybody who will take on the costume parade or organize that? Are we doing that?
Well, I had Debbie Curtis down for
How
that.
about Lou? We have Lou? Debbie?
I had Debbie Curtis.
Okay, does she know it yet?
Was she here last time?
No, she,
That's right, she had. In pause for like, either that or Lou may be able to do that.
yeah.
Well,
Lou's not here? All in
So she's already got a.
No, she's face painting. She's the face painter, never mind.
Rub it, oh, that's right.
Face painters. So we need a list of all the things going on so Ken can write a fabulous
Yes,
article
I
to
do.
send to, with pictures. We'll just have to get some you know, pictures of it.
What about Paul's, like, did someone have a connection with them? That
I thought the
always
Curtises
a
did.
The
big-
Curtises are always involved with that.
You know, it's right at Halloween, we did, you know, a couple of years, I know they did
Great.
a contest on who.
Yeah, the parade, who dressed their pets up, that's always, people always like
And
that.
they always have dogs for adoption.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, that's not Paws though, is that, or is that?
Yeah, Paws.
Sandy, okay.
Yeah.
That one year they had, somebody had 2 dogs, one was Trump and one was Hillary.
Yeah,
That was so cute.
yeah, the wigs were hysterical.
Okay, any other events, Mr. Chairman, we need to talk about?
Let's talk briefly about t-shirt design contest. When do you wanna? How long would artists need to do something, to come up with a design? Now, what we're talking about is Holly's is gonna go on the front. That says Sky Valley Fall Fest.
It ain't all that wonderful, but it's.
It's nice, and then we're gonna ask them that's on the front, and ask them to do the back, to have a little contest.
I think as much time as you can give them.
Yeah, is this prior to and having the
Oh,
t-shirts
yes, right,
made?
yes.
So you've got to find out how much lead time the printer needs.
Yeah, I've got her card, I can call her and get that real quick, so I'll
Where are
back
we,
it up from
where
there.
are we, do we have a booth to sell those at here, or?
I guess we got to.
Think Lou could do that too? Poor Lou, I hope she doesn't watch the video.
Let me see about maybe rounding up some volunteers.
Yeah, I'll do the booth.
All right, put her down, did you
Put
hear
her
that?
down.
That's for what now?
The t-shirt booth,
T-shirt.
the selling booth is
So
Gracie Lou.
how many do you think we ought to print? And should we go long sleeve or short sleeve?
Well, you're going into fall and everybody uses long sleeves there, is that possible?
Yeah, let's go. How about 3/4 length, and then you got both.
That's kind of chickish.
It
I always
is
take
chicken.
mine back to
You know
Florida, and then I don't
what?
ever
Come on,
wear
yes,
them
it
because
is.
it's too warm to wear bottoms.
Let's go flowery arms, you know.
Cuffs.
Mhm.
What's that on?
Okay, I will
Fire-
come up with some
fire
dates
shirt
and
on.
send it to you two and see what y'all think about it.
Check on the price difference, long sleeve, short sleeve.
Yeah.
They decide.
Yeah,
Okay.
Are we gonna
Soon
do
as,
that?
soon as next Wednesday, I'll need a
Are
couple
we
days
busy
off.
until then?
A little bit.
Oh, geez.
So are you gonna tell them a theme or a focus?
I think what I would propose is that we let them do whatever they want. This is the front, yours will be the back, and it must say Georgia's highest and coolest city. And then other than that, you get anything you want.
fallish.
Fallish,
Yeah,
yeah.
fallish, yeah.
Or fall fest.
Yeah, fallish, yeah.
We still have those big signs around, I think they were wooden or whatever, that they were pretty. Had the big oak leaves on it and Fall Fest.
Yeah, we probably have them, but I don't know if it has the date on it.
Yeah.
Had the guitar on it, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the design one here. It
Yeah.
was,
Yeah.
it was nice, it was
Mhm.
nice.
I like it.
That one and the bear one is my two favorites.
The bear with the fall leaves.
Mm-hmm.
The
That's
long
one of the
short
great
sleeve, long
shirts.
sleeve, a sweatshirt and the bear.
Yeah.
Okay, is that all you had for right now?
I will be coming up with a schedule on that and send it to you two and say,
Okay.
what do you think about this? How about that?
I think it's great.
I reached out to Sky 104, I think, or 90, 6.3, yeah. One of them's country, the other one's contemporary rock and roll. First hour is $500,
Well,
What?
and then for 2 hours, it's $700.
How about a pretty good speaker? He keep it playing.
Just play her own.
Play their music on somebody.
Tony has access to a really good speaker too.
Yeah, yeah.
Tony borrowed the Chamber of Commerce speaker for our July 2nd.
And the booth, and the
And it was loud.
And
flat
it was
top.
loud, so maybe we can borrow that again, and we don't have to pay him $700. We'll just have a DJ play whatever, and it's CD, CDs and, we put a CD in it, yeah. Yeah, we put
But
a
your
CD.
bows, is there any other method rather than using your bows?
It works.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
That may be a solution.
Yeah, then paying $700 for the
Yeah,
radio
for
station.
an hour,
Yeah.
or 2 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah. And.
and just
we
put
want
it over
something
here where
longer
the
than that.
tents are.
Or, well, yeah, you're gonna need power, so it's gotta be
Close.
right close here.
Yeah, that's what we had it plugged in here.
Yeah.
Well, it's
That's what I
some of
said.
the food people probably.
What are we gonna use the portico for?
Um,
Or do we wanna jam that up?
I don't know that we want cars coming through there, so we probably
Didn't
don't.
we say we were gonna use it for face painting?
That's right.
Face paint.
I guess if we can do that pretty much the same place we had it, we'll have music.
Yeah, I'll have to check with them to see if they'll loan it to us. but,
Okay.
yeah, they didn't know they owned it, so. Shouldn't be a problem.
I will see Rick at a meeting this month, so I will ask him.
Actually.
Axie. Okay, so Sky 101, no.
Yeah.
Dog costume parade, I'm gonna check with Debbie and see,
Should we
Debbie
talk to
and
them?
Jim, yeah. T-shirts, that's, got that, right?
Yeah.
Car package, Jason, you're gonna look into that?
Well, besides pins and our sticker, what else can we put in there? You
We need
know,
we need a little plaque.
how much are those costing though?
I don't know.
I've already sent an email to Tropical Rays, asking if they have any ideas of some.
Ditty bag ideas,
Okay.
fillers.
No, what I was gonna say a while ago was, those bags that we did the golf things, they're huge.
Yeah.
But they're plastic and they have a handle. And marketing committee bought them, so they're for use for, and Jason's gonna find a storage place for them.
So do you have 100 left? Well,
Take
then-
about 250, I think.
well, then that might be our bags, because it just says Sky Valley on it, right? Doesn't say anything.
That's it.
That's the only thing. The turnaround time for having something printed was like 6 weeks minimum, and they didn't guarantee it, so.
You know,
we can-
Wander has like, they give out these little paperish, that it look like canvas bags, that with handles, and they're about, those are nice,
Yeah, you want
something
something
like
that's
that.
small, otherwise you gotta keep filling it.
Fill it up, it looks chintzy if you don't, yeah, I agree.
Those are,
Yeah, even the little paper dip bags.
those little bags are, I guess they call them, what do they call them?
You're talking about the ones like Wander gives out?
That has the name on it.
Yeah,
They
it's,
feel like a fiber of some sort,
Yeah, yeah.
or a thick paper or
Yeah.
something.
they're nice.
They're expensive.
Yeah.
With the logo on would be nice, and then we could buy a bunch and maybe use them in the visitor center when we get that going.
But they're expensive.
Check with Forward Rate. They
Yeah.
previously had those in Columbia.
Did they? Okay,
Didn't say Sky Valley, I think, was it?
but they had some bags.
Yeah.
Okay. Call CJ, okay.
Or Linda. Linda's the person I dealt with for the cleanup. We clean up, another thing we need to talk about, start to get some cans and stuff.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Do the road thing again, yeah.
Get more people.
Huh?
I said, last time I did, there was only a few of us. You need to get sticking.
I think we need at least 10, and Tim and I usually do 246. I'm gonna check with George Powell, because he's got a highway sign there for the zip line, so I don't wanna duplicate it, because that's a tough run.
You can be on 246.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you need police protection,
Yes,
so that you
you
don't
do.
get run over, yeah.
Yes.
Anyhow,
'Cause they fly.
They do.
especially coming
Yeah,
down.
yes.
Volunteers. Who do we, I think we figured two volunteers for parking. And then we had the shuttle people, but who can we get for parking? We need 2 people. I mean, I'd do it, but I'm gonna be running around. got a feeling.
Do we need people to, what do you want these people to do, Bruce?
Well, is people coming, we gotta, have some way to get the vendors parked. And then have some, maybe signage or somebody, bringing, parking people to where there's not, 6 feet or 8 feet between cars, just kind of corral them a little bit.
We talking about across the street here, parking
I
and,
think so. Well, where are you gonna put the hay bale trails?
and,
We have to have room for them.
yeah. Well, they won't be in the parking area.
Okay, so they'll be off the grass. But, yeah, I think we can have it here, but anyhow,
Are we still thinking about vendors at the chapel?
that was the last,
I will ask.
that was the last thing I, was aware of. Chapel,
You say vendors or vendor parking?
vendor parking.
Vendor parking.
At the chapel.
No, that's way too.
That'd be a good place for vendor parking.
Weren't there something like 70 parking spots? I thought.
I've heard a number recently, but I think it's around that.
Yeah, because I remember. But yeah, if you could check on that, and then parking over by the city pavilion. There's a fair amount of parking over there. And then past the pickleball courts.
Or do we want just somebody at the front entrance as people come in and say, are you coming to the festival, have them a sheet of paper that tells them where parking is?
And that's fine, I just want, so that people aren't just wandering around trying to find a place.
Or tell them they can't park in the club parking area because that's for golfers.
Well,
Maybe
yeah,
just a
especially
sheet of
when you
paper.
fill the back with the car show.
Right,
Somebody went to man that already.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, well, yeah, the club usually does a pretty good job of that, but
Right.
we could have a map of where everything, all the vendors are and what all the activities are and designate parking and hand it to them as they come into the city, maybe.
Okay, if you have 1 or 2 people up at the entrance.
Yeah, that's
You don't
usually
have to
what
talk.
they did,
It's basically, here,
yeah.
read this.
That was usually Debbie and Jim Curtis, and they were always in costume. A pilgrim and a Pocahontas one time, and I don't know it. I don't know if you want them to do that again.
I'll do it if I can charge everybody $5.
20.
That's fine. I won't say a word.
Yeah, but I'm keeping it.
You do it, you can.
Don't put that in the notes. But it's on the calendar.
I was just kidding.
That was Ken Walton.
No, I'm gonna be selling t-shirts, I suspect.
No, I'm selling.
Grace said she would do it.
Well, you think we might need more than one person?
I was gonna bring Rick.
You can do it all day long.
You know what?
There you go. Your footloose and fancy free.
Get you an umbrella.
You might be with the city.
And a
hot
heater,
dog.
maybe.
You'd be
I'll
the
just
city
sit where our hot
dog
dogs.
group, yeah.
Somebody got this going for lunch.
Shuttles, didn't I hear somebody would procure some big shuttles?
I have reached out to, I'm sorry, my dog's having surgery right
Your dog is?
now. Anyway, I reached out to, a company in Hiawassee, and I had tentatively reserved 2 of the limos, the 3-seaters. I'm waiting on
The
that.
limos.
That's what it
That they call them?
To have them delivered is about $1,000 per weekend, about $5 each. But these are the 3-seaters, hold like 6 people. I don't have a confirmation, but the guy's been on vacation, I guess he's been on vacation, but I'm waiting for him to call me back to get but I have them tentatively reserved.
So we got a couple, we just need a couple drivers.
Well, we need,
Drivers, and then,
probably need more than a couple, so
We
we
need-
switch
yeah.
off,
Yeah.
maybe 6. Do they have to have special, they have to have a C-class or anything?
No, they're just-
I mean, they're limos.
they're just long, well, they're just long.
Okay.
But he referred to them as limos, so, they're,
Well, Paul
For
Wheeler's,
$1,000, I would too.
Paul Wheeler's oldest son is old enough to drive one, and I think I've seen him, we could get one. Are there any other,
How old is his son?
he's gotta be in his teens.
I don't know about one.
No.
Yeah, let's do adult. Yes,
I agree.
for liability.
Yeah. Pull McDonald's and the wheelies.
I think if we ask both folks, I remember Doug Palmer,
that's what I'm talking about. you see that?
That's only that's not two in the back.
That's a three-seat. Yeah, something like that.
Doug Palmer did a shift one year.
Yeah,
Well,
we'll
let me
find
ask
some
the,
people.
the people that have personal, golf carts, can they do a shuttle? But it's only 2 people, right?
Or
Three.
3, the most.
Or 4 if they have a back seat.
Is that,
Well, mine will only hold 3 plus the driver. so.
yeah.
It's not bad.
Is that an option?
I get mine here, I'll do that too. We do that.
Yeah.
For $1,000?
Yeah.
No, 600.
I'm always thinking of.
I'm a neighborhood man.
I have a pickup truck, they could sit in the
There you
back.
go.
Okay, so the shuttles, we'll, kind of table that to see where we're at on it. But we will have to have some shuttles, anybody just thinking about, how we can get people from A to Z.
And we need a shuttle stop,
Yes.
set up a
Stations.
designation sign, something.
Yeah, we always had
And we'll
one
put
ready
that on the
to,
map,
first
too.
tee.
I've spoken to the public works guys, I'm trying to get a couple of them that may want to come in and work that Saturday. Drive a hay bale, drive a tractor, et cetera.
Oh, that's good.
I think I've got at least 2. That would
What about,
and help with trash and things like that.
I was gonna say the garbage, yeah.
But they like doing overtime, so it'd be good for them.
Porta potties were good, fire truck ride, Ken, is that doable?
I've got 4 porta potties reserved.
4?
So what, 2 here and 2 down there?
Wherever y'all want. I've got 4 on reserve.
And then we've got
Maybe
the,
some right here at the vendor station.
That's what I
Was that
said.
what you meant?
That
Okay.
2 here and then 2
Yeah,
down by
they
the car
can,
show.
they can put them, when we did the 4th, I had 3, we had 2 up here and 1 up, we had 1 next to the bathroom. So they can, as long as they know where to put them, it's not a problem. They put them anywhere.
Okay. And we'll put that on the map too, where
Yeah,
the
sure.
porta potties are, where the bathrooms are.
face painting, Lou's, she's making that happen, right?
She's making it happen.
Pumpkin painting, is that something
Is
that's
that
gonna
part
happen?
of Lou's deal, or is that?
I think it's different.
That has to be different.
But then it would probably be right here too, because you have to have water and.
That would have to be by the kids.
Yeah.
Good, well, Lou's gonna be here in the portico?
Yeah, with face painting, so if we have face painting and pumpkin painting back here,
Yeah,
Yeah.
undercover.
But wouldn't, I agree, wouldn't we want them near the animals in the bus and?
Maybe we can run it in this side, because then what we talked about before, having the kids stuff right in the grassy area, right past
That's what
here.
we're thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
where.
And there's I was looking, the grass is pretty high, but there's an asphalt place that a blue truck park right there.
Are we talking around this building? Is that what you're
Right in the back.
Side.
Back
Oh,
So
okay.
it'd just be
Yeah.
around the corner, you know, it'd be fairly close.
Yeah.
That would be good.
Well, I mean, is that gonna be Herculean for Lou to do both?
Yeah,
Yes.
we will need somebody to do that.
Since Ken's not doing the shirts,
He's gonna be doing hot dogs at Sid Weather though.
Who's an arts and craft type person that might be able to oversee that would be amenable to do it for a couple hours?
Cheryl Becker.
She ain't arts and crafts.
No.
That's not her.
Now, our baskets are beautiful.
Yes, they are, they are.
Any ideas?
I'm thinking Barbara Knott, I don't know, she's pretty good with that kind of stuff, or. I don't know, let me think on it, see if I can come up with an 8th victim.
Beer truck, we still want to pursue a beer truck, or? Going once?
I'd rather have food and stuff like that than,
Okay.
I think,
This is a family.
part of my talking to the club is that over there by the club,
they're gonna be selling it,
that
if anybody
if
wants
who
it.
wants it.
Yeah,
And now we're trying to make this a family thing, not
Family
just a
thing,
craft.
yeah.
That's by, over by the car show, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
Am I wrong on that?
no, no, that's what we
Okay.
had set up, no, I don't think we need a beer
So
truck.
if you want a beer, you go over there and get a beer.
It ought to be available somewhere.
Yeah,
But does that cause the club to have liability if people buy it there and then walk around with it?
But they can't walk around with it.
So they have to stand right there, like
Well, but I mean, if it's in on club property, you got the whole car show back there by the thing, and then
You
you
got the patio area and,
yeah.
still, you know, and have to walk around.
And if somebody walks off, I don't think,
I say, don't they, like, go off with their little golf carts and beer all the time, and drive out my streets all the time with beer?
they
No,
shouldn't be
not on the
driving on the
streets.
streets, but they,
Yeah, there's a lot of shootings out there, but.
And Kathy, I don't cruise anymore.
Yeah, I'll write that down.
Now that, once I get off the council, I think, start it up again.
You mean in 10 years?
Yes. I've got festivals.net, I'm gonna check them out to see if they can get anything out of that. As far as advertising, I've got Clayton Tribune, what are our vehicles for advertising this? Ford Raven, so that's good. Clayton Trib, anybody?
They will typically do
if you write it up, they'll print
a,
it.
in the community
Can we
council.
just do
I
what
can
you're?
do it, maybe I
Because
can
he's
quote Holly.
writing, yeah, please do quote me again. And then the same thing can go out with Forward Raven and.
Right.
How about we did little poster things in the window for July the 2nd, what do you think? We need to do that again, you think
If
anybody?
I were receptive, I want to do it.
We can do a little something in the store windows too.
And what about signage? Sid Weber does a great job on signages around. I don't know.
You mean
Too late or
around-
too expensive or what?
Around where?
Well,
here
they're all
down-
over Dillard
yeah,
and everything.
on the
you see
mountain
there,
up to
huh?
the, what will be the visitor thing. I mean, it's easy bread, but, you know, I don't imagine it's cheap either.
Well, how about on the radio stations? I can check to see, you know, what it would cost us to advertise starting X date.
I was
Is that a
gonna,
We
possibility?
did, we were announcing changes, when I say we, Sid Weber, announced some changes. We increased the amount from 2,200 to 2,500. And for the first time, we said, previously, we had said, you only got one bite at the apple. Once you're in the program, then boom, that's it. Once you get your $2,500 or $2,200. Now we have a program, after 5 years, you can come back in. We did, Clayton Tribune, some radio station did a free thing on it. We sent them a press release and stuff, and somewhere else, and we got 8 new clients.
that's
Immediately.
fabulous.
And so,
What
I
are you
mean, I'm not
saying?
saying it's buying it, I'm saying put out press release type information on it, and. people
What he's
can-
saying is that originally you could only apply once to get money from Sid Weber. It was $2,200. Now after, if you have cancer and it comes back, and then, you know, after 5 years, you can go again and get an additional $2,500, which I think is fabulous.
And we've got 2 of those already, and some others in the application process.
Well, don't the 96.3, don't they do a community calendar announcement?
But isn't there some coffee talk or something about?
There is a coffee talk. We used to do it with Faith, where you, somebody used to be interviewed and you just talk about it.
Yeah, I think Jennifer did that as well, and that helped.
I was gonna call the Mountain Laurel, see if they would put something in it too. So
Yeah.
I will call Tracy, is it Tracy?
Tracy,
Okay, so we got Forward Raven, we got the Clayton Tribune, I'll find out about Coffee Talk or whatever that is.
Of course, we'll put it in the
And
Sky
then,
Valley
like,
Times.
community calendar for the radio, do they have, see if you're gonna find out about coffee talk? Just see
Yeah.
if they have a revolving community.
I will.
think Laurel needs.
Ken, I got a number if you want to call the station.
Okay,
It is 706-782-1041, and talk to Gene. I think it's Gene Gill.
Guy, Gene,
You have what?
I think it's Jene,
but it's a guy or a girl?
it's a guy, Gene Gill.
What'd you say?
I'm on that festivals.net that Rich just mentioned. A lot of festivals going on the 15th. Go Russian London.
The last 2 weeks in October.
Yeah.
And you know, it's, it seems like the first week in October is,
There was a lot too, I saw those on Facebook.
was it? I mean, the whole month of October is tough.
Yeah.
I think, what I'll do, once the festival's over, compile a list and do another blast with the next year's date.
Yeah, save this on your calendar.
Um,
Well, if it's anything like July 2nd, we're gonna have a pile of people here. I hope so.
Trash cans,
We,
we're good with that?
yeah, like I said, I think I've got at least 3 guys that are willing to come in, but any volunteers, that would be willing to see.
Rudy Massey said that he would help with the
Rudy just
volunteers,
had
but he
surgery.
just had back surgery. or
Yeah.
something. Yeah, so I don't know that he's
He
gonna,
may. Yeah.
maybe by October he'll be all
I don't know if that's gun season started yet or not by then,
I think it has.
but.
Karen, did we get
right. Oh,
an
that's,
application from a dog coat that made dog coats?
Can't remember saying that.
No, it was on Probably don't make it that big for me.
Same department.
I thought there was
oh,
a
is that
vendor.
gum? I thought those were
Have
pills.
you ever seen any people that, at your trade shows
Beer
that
season
made
starts.
dog coats?
Oh, my gosh.
Not per se, I remember there's several that does, costumes and accessories to dogs especially, but I don't know that. Usually it's a big guy who's walking around.
We didn't get anything, Bruce.
No dog coats, okay. Well, I know they make those thunder coats. I have a friend who has a dog that's scared of lightning and thunder. She has to wear a thunder coat. Okay.
We got our new motor yesterday. We're so excited.
Yay!
Lightning
Did you
got
get
off.
struck?
Oh, yeah.
Me too.
Came right, apparently it came through, the only thing it hit was the motor. So apparently it came through the cable line.
Yeah.
But the guy, True Vista guy said, I don't know, I've never seen this before, but all I'm doing is replacing motors.
I was sitting
Everywhere I
right
go.
next to it when it hit and popped. And it was,
Yeah. It's not supposed to rain today, I think. I'm so
I
excited.
think it's 2 o'clock.
Oh, darn.
I think 2 o'clock.
pretty
I heard that you were calling.
I don't see anything. That's all I have. Anybody have anything else?
Can I do a two-second advertisement?
Sure.
Our Sid Weber silent auction basket raffle, we have more great stuff than I have
It's
ever
the-
seen.
It's the
before in
best
my
ones
life.
I've ever, yeah.
And, well, that's the basket, you haven't
Yeah.
seen all the silent auction stuff.
Oh,
Open to the public, 4 to 6, October 17th, day of the event, next Wednesday. Encourage people to come in.
October 17th?
August.
August, I'm in October.
Okay, you are.
Please ask them to come in and bid and participate. We'd like everybody to come in, the club's open. There's no other events there that evening, so it's just Sid Weber, so encourage people. I mean, we got some great stuff.
We mentioned it earlier, but we need people, and I volunteered, Dolly and I, that Friday, but probably take more than that, to set up and directing people where to come in and set their stuff up the night before, or afternoon before. And then, obviously by then need to have a plot where everybody's gonna be numbered.
Yeah.
You can't let that slip, it'd be chaotic.
How did they do that with tape or,
Some do it tape, some do it with chalk.
and
Some
help it down right?
more successful has signs, they, just little signs, but,
But this would give the parameters for how people set up.
the best thing is wherever your line is at the back of the tents, just have it chalked out like that a little bit, but then number it in the front,
Oh, that's cool.
Would
Would that be parking lot guys?
We can do that.
I'll be glad to help you with
Yeah, that's sort of the thing I was gonna do, Bruce,
that.
Yeah.
was line that out.
And there's Some
Catted.
shows I think are a little smarter, and I don't know if it's better to make it look big or make it easier for people to walk around. A lot of them now are doing them back to back, the tents, and that way it's a smaller area instead of stretching it out and around.
That's a good idea.
You know, I think
Yeah.
we need to think
That'd
about
be a good
that.
idea.
Yeah, because sometimes if you're crowded and trying to walk, you just, go into this.
And we're gonna be on asphalt, which will be a little hotter. Or
Yeah.
could be, you know.
Yeah.
Or it could be really cold.
Or, I mean, we'll say the R word.
No, you do not.
No,
You
don't
just
say
never
the R
it.
word.
Don't.
One thing we really need to think about is all these construction trailers and tents and everything back here, we have to get rid of.
Yeah, we got rid of them for the 4th of July, didn't we?
Yeah,
And
So-
remember, we need some grass cut.
yes, we did.
I don't know whose this is responsibility right here, but we're talking about, there's a pad, looks like asphalt, right next to the grass is this high.
It typically falls with the city.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah, we'll get those, we'll get that stuff taken
And do we need
out.
to-
Hopefully that'll be done by then, but I don't believe so.
Do we need to look around and tape off areas that try to keep the kids away from it as far as being hazardous?
We can walk back through there. There are a couple of little holes, like you could step into one.
Sure, that kind of,
Other than that, just stay away from the creek, I think everything else is pretty safe.
But when do we want to meet again?
Well, we're gonna meet at Tony's for barbecue, I think it is.
what time, Tony?
Yeah,
It will be Wednesday night here at 5:30.
5:30,
You have to
okay.
stay for the sermon.
Always a lucky
You go silent auction, then come to church.
There you go. When you thinking, Bruce?
Second week in September?
Right at 15, right there.
I won't be here.
I won't be here.
On that Friday. How about the 16th?
I won't be here either. But I don't need to.
But I'm gonna be gone almost the whole month of September, so.
That is not allowed. Did you clear that?
I cleared
I'll
it.
find somebody else to help.
Hmm?
So I,
Pisgah is, I think, the last week of September.
And we got that, we got the weekend prior to that too.
Which is the 23rd.
Where are we at?
How about the 2nd of September?
believe it has plays at the club. That's-
Oh, yeah, they play that night.
Yeah.
The 2nd is a Friday, the 9th is a Friday, 16th, 23rd, and 30th. Unless you want to do it on a different day.
Thursday, the girls have Bible study here from 10 to noon.
So you're going to be gone most of September.
Yeah, and the first weekend in October.
I'm telling you what.
How about the first or second in the afternoon?
Of September,
Yeah.
That's fine.
I cannot. The first, I cannot, I can the second.
Let's do the second at 10.
And I'm
When?
not certain about that.
Second, Friday the 2nd, and 10.
At 10 a.m.?
10
10
a.m.
a.m.
Yeah, September 2.
And we'll send it out to, who else is missing? Is Lou the only one missing?
Debbie Curtis,
Is she on this committee?
I'm pretty sure she's.
I don't think
I don't think she
Is
is,
she?
but we can,
Okay.
she can come if she wants to.
We just volunteered to.
Yeah,
Yeah, if we're gonna reach out to her for the dog stuff, I think, get her in the loop on that.
mhm. Okay.
Motion to adjourn.
Yeah.
So
You told me we're here.
Tony
I
is
just
on.
hadn't heard it.
He is on. When I ask for that motion, I always look at Tony, because
motion to adjourn?
Yeah.
second,
All in favor?
Who seconded?
Wait, do we have a second?
I'll second.
Okay.
All in favor? Aye.
Thank you,
Ayes
Bruce,
carried.
and everybody. Thank you, everybody.
Just do what I do at Burger King. For board meeting, regular meeting, I just make up names.
Nobody pays attention anyway.
They don't
I
know.
don't think it's required to put a name. You just have to say motion made, second, carried unanimously. And that's all you got to say.
I usually just put, minutes as approved.